all the drama. I just wanna stop this confusion. Yeah. Like when we were brand new. Back for all the shades of blue. Back when we were brand new. Like when we were brand new. Just rewind and let it loose. Back when we were brand new. 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 Brand new. I never got over, never really woke up. You're always on my mind, like I never got sober of you. Yeah. Yeah, can we start it over when you used to hold me early in the morning, feeling this lonely way too. Yeah. Like when we were brand new. Back for all the shades of blue. Back when we were brand new. Like when we were brand new. Just rewind and let it loose. Back
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good to see you all here. I have the gorgeous, the beautiful, the genius, Krisha Pattern Queen with us over here. Krisha, say hi.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Grove.
Good to see all of you in here. Let's go ahead and look at the chat and see who we have first, actually. Let's confirm that they can actually hear us. I do think they can. Krisha, could you say something so I could confirm that your voice is going through as well?
Yeah, I mean, hello.
Okay, there you go.
This is a check.
This is a check. Okay, cool. I think they can hear you. They'll confirm in the chat very soon. Okay, so Iron Ferranco says yes, they can hear us, so that's good. Abhijit Paudwal says good to hear both of you. Hey, Abhijit, good to see you in here as well. Kyle is in here as well. Awesome, cool. Bob, hey, how's it going, Bob? Didier Van Rompuy. That's such a cool name, man. Such a cool name. And Justin Theng. Hey, Justin, how's it going, buddy? You handsome fella, yeah. By the way, man, thank you so much for that video review of your feedback on the seed program thus far.
That was really cool.
I'm going to be saving that one, man, and with your permission, I want to put that up on the website. I mean, Krisha will have to put it up on the website. So just let me know if we could, because that was an awesome video. And hey, Krisha, Vinny is in here. He got the first comment in the chat. How's it going, Trader Fraser? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Mohammad
What's
Husnan.
up, Vinny?
Yeah, what's up, Vinny? Indeed. Mohammad Husnan Habib says hi. Please update. Hey, man. Come on. Like, you could say, hey, how's it going, Sean? How's it going, Kusha? Start with the greetings, man. Start with the pleasantries. We're not here just to do your bidding, buddy. For that, by the way, I'm going to be ignoring your next question for the next 15 minutes.
Get a 15-minute timeout.
15-minute timeout for you. Across Canada says moon time. Hey, yes, it's looking pretty good, man. Kimberly Lopez is in here as well. BTC is doing the thing. Yes, it's doing the thing. I'm liking BTC at the moment. I'm liking everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kusha, Ace is in here. Man, Ace is slowly and surely becoming one of my favorite seed members. A lot of you guys are becoming my favorite seed members. Damn. The competition's picking up. Where's Wolvie, by the way? Where are you, Wolvie? I'm waiting for you. Let's see. I do get a question. We'll get to questions in very soon. We want to do some analysis before we answer questions. Kusha, what are your thoughts on the charts thus far?
Oh, I think it's so okay. So I mean, Bitcoin is still in its little consolidation thing, right? But the altcoins, guys, the altcoins are looking bloody phenomenal. Like, yes. Oh my god, everything is just ripe for the picking at this moment.
I just panned on over to the link chart, Krisha. The reason I put this up over here was because I did add to my position on this 12-hour retest of the Mango Dynamic. Looking really good. It's been a while since I added to the link position, right? We've been essentially collecting on the weekly time frame for the longest time. And hey, what do you know? We got that weekly candle close now above that major level around $20, right? We're looking for link to close. I'm not sure whether you have link open right now, so I'm gonna give you time to get that up. But for the rest
I got it open.
Okay, so we got that weekly close that we were waiting for, right? We're looking for the weekly as well as the monthly to close above certain levels. Well, we got the first big win, which was the weekly close above 19.89. Now, I want you to get my position in, and Link is the kind of chart that doesn't really give you the beautiful pullback every single time. So I just want to position in. Now, it may come back and test 19 to 20-ish, but the charts were looking so good that I just added along the Mango Dynamic levels over here on the 12-hour time frame to show you can see it's trending really well. Now, we may come down and give the test officially on the Mango Dynamic as well, which lines up with the weekly level. But I'm liking this so much. We built our position from all the way down over here, so we don't care. We are doing it Mango. I entered.
That's right. Also, like we did cover Chainlink, I believe, yesterday, and we go over it like pretty in depth. So for those of you who want to catch that analysis, that is on the channel. So definitely go and do that, because I think Chainlink, and this is something that we spoke about, right? The fact that this entire time, yes, we've been building a position on Chainlink, but let's face it, compared to the other altcoins that have started moving, and they started the move just well before Chainlink. I mean, it took some time for us to really kind of sit in this trade, without us really getting shook out with all the little minor sort of pullbacks. And this is also where, you know, the whole Mango way really comes into play when it comes to playing those macro timeframes, right? So we were paying attention to that overall structure. And for as long as that structure was intact, we were not getting shook out of our positions.
And this was it, guys. I switched on over to the monthly, and this is the macro time frame that Krisha is talking about. And look at that bull flag that I was waiting for, right? It looked a little bit shaky on the lower time frames, but we stuck to this, right? In fact, this is one of my most proud trades, most mango trades since the Bitcoin trade that we took from 3K all the way to 14K, right? Because man, we've been building this position since around $4, and we sat through downtrends on this one, a big downtrend. I had to even exit my Link Bitcoin position because that got invalidated. But the mental fortitude I needed to sit through this one was, hey, like, you don't feel the pain because you're trying to ignore the pain. You're trying to push it aside, right? You're putting it in the corner. But it's there, right? It's there. It's almost like that ghost pain. And then you get the freaking reward. And this is what the market pays you for, right? This is the payment that you get as a trend trader.
Yes, sirree. And it's looking freaking phenomenal so far. So the charts, I mean, there are a couple of, like, you know, leaders right now in the market. Not leaders, I can't say leaders, but I think critical charts that are pretty much going to dictate, you know, the kind of the fate of the rest of the crypto market right now. And one was Ethereum. One is Ethereum, actually. And speaking of Ethereum, we will be releasing a video just specifically on Ethereum after the stream.
Yes.
Okay, so definitely make sure to catch that one. And if you want to get notified, then go ahead and hit that bell icon, guys. Because that will notify you.
I keep forgetting to tell people to hit that bell icon because I didn't know about it until recently. So yeah, hit that bell icon, guys. So yeah, Krisha, good mention on the Ethereum video. There are a few questions on the comments, by the way, on or people asking about Ethereum. So guys, there is a video coming up on Ethereum right after this. We just recorded it this morning before the live stream. YouTube, it's taking its own sweet time, of course, though, processing it. It's already uploaded on YouTube. So as soon as the live stream is done, we're going to go ahead and hit the official publish button. Until then, though, I'm going to go ahead and yeah, I'm going to go read the comments now, Krisha. We're going to start with the top, or should I start at the bottom? We'll go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Bob Harrison is in here. Bob, hey, how was your... I'm speaking too fast, clearly, today. How was your flight? I was meaning to ask. I hope you had a great flight. Let me know in the comments. I'll scroll down very, very soon. Tornado is in here, too. Hey, how's it going, BT? Good to see you here. Ajesh is in here. Hey, Ajesh, how are ya? Man, good to see you guys, you know, being here every single day. It really, really makes me smile. Srinath is in here too. Says, hello, Sean and Krisha. Soup. Yo, I've been tuning in lately. Really, really like you guys. I really, really like you too, man. Even though I'm seeing you for the first time in here. I think I'm seeing you here for the first time. But since you like me, I like you. OMG going on a run today. Okay, we'll take a look at OMG soon. Morris Jacobson says, hope everything is going great. Stoked to catch another live video. Hey, things are going great, man. Hope things are going great with you as well. I have learned so much from you guys already, says Morris. Hey, man, that's good to hear. That's what Mango's all about. We focus on the learning and not so much about being right like the other channels, right? You'll see a lot of YouTube channels who are only focused on giving calls because they want to be right. Because if you give enough calls, you're eventually going to be right, and they'll focus only on being right. But that's not what Mango is about. In fact, we focus on being wrong, right? If you focus on where you are wrong, you will be able to get out of your trades, get out of the bad trades, and stick to only the good ones. And hey, at the end of the day, all that matters is being able to put food on the plate and a roof on top of your head. Krisha, any thoughts on the comments? I'll let you go through the rest.
Yes, so I'm going through the rest. Bobby Wang says, morning, Bobby. Jenny Lewis, anyone else scared to take profit on Link in case they announce staking? Scared to take profit. It's always good to have a plan when it comes to these kind of things. And as far as fundamentals are concerned, I actually think that, you know, the fundamentals reflect on the charts pretty freaking quickly. So let the chart paint it for you. And, you know, definitely when you're getting into your trades, guys, it's not just for Jenny, for everyone. when you're getting into something, just make sure you have a plan. If you're doing a little trend trade, if you're planning on getting into a trend trade, also make sure that you have an exit plan. Very, very important. So yeah. Woho Zoo says BTC is coming to a breakout point. Do you think it will break down? It's looking bearish. Is Bitcoin looking bearish? I don't think Bitcoin's looking bearish at all. I mean, if you're just looking at the if you're looking at the higher time frames, yeah, we look at Bitcoin in a bit, but I think it's still in like a consolidation, man. Like if you're looking at a structure, we're still putting in a series of higher lows. So that's that. Kyle Little, Mango Team profile pic that we can all use. I don't know. I'll look into that for you, man. Garima Saroj, love from India. Love to you too, Garima.
Wait, what was that? That sounds like a good idea. What did he ask for again?
He asked for a Mango Team profile pic, ? That we can all use.
That sounds interesting. Kyle, could you elaborate on that? That'd be freaking awesome. So you mean for like the mango seedlings and people in the grove like who want to like kind of show that they're from Mango? Yeah, man, I'd spend some time today working on that if that's what you mean. That sounds like a good idea. Damn.
I didn't even know you could do that. Like, that's the thing. Sean and I are like super new to this entire world of streaming. So there's a lot that we're still kind of getting familiar with. So yeah, bear with us, guys. JW, hello, great channel. Thoughts on Algorand? We'll go over Algo for sure. I think a lot of like the alts are looking awesome right now. Like they're looking so good. So yeah, I'm sure Algo probably looks good too. OMG, I believe Bob spoke about OMG just now. Was it Bob?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll go over OMG as well. Ken Kasaji is in here. Good morning.
Ken,
good morning, Ken. He's here for every stream, that's something I know.
So is Ajesh, and...
Yeah. Quite a few of you guys, quite a few of the seedlings, they've been here on point. Isaiah Moore, here from New Mexico, USA. Wow, it must be super late where you're at. Like, what's the time there? Jesus. But thanks for tuning in, man. Hamza Amir, I'm here too, all the way from Houston, Texas. These guys are late birds. Oh my god. I'm like a grandma. I hit the sack at like 10. Wouter's in here.
Wouter, how's it going, buddy? I really like that Ace has been showing up too. Bobby Wang says yes, seed profile pic. Bobby, is that you, Bobby? I'm guessing it's you, Bobby. Hey, how's it going, Bobby? This is one of your first streams, eh? Either that or you are quiet or silent when you do show up. So good to see you in here. Good to see you engaging with us. And yeah, so Krisha, it seems like people want a seed profile pic. We should definitely make that for the seedlings.
Okay, yes, sirree. We shall do that. Look into it ASAP as soon as, the stream's done. Okay, so yeah, let's take a couple of requests now. Hello from Chicago, hello from Canada. Welcome everyone, welcome all. Also get those likes up. I want to see likes up today. 129 watching, only 27 likes. Let's show some Mango love here.
Yes, please hit the like, hit the bell icon, hit the subscribe, hit it all while I go ahead and hit the charts now. I'm starting off with Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. People are saying it's bearish. Krisha, does it look bearish to you?
No, that's what I'm saying, right? So if you kind of just dissecting this on those higher time frames, I'm looking at that overall structure. Yes, we're putting in a series of, lower highs. Okay, I'm looking at it on the 4-day currently. It's the Mango time frame. But you also have a series of higher lows. So yes, it's more like a squeeze situation right now. But I wouldn't go as far as to say, it is bearish. I think we still have to wait on, a break of sorts.
So this is what I want to put into perspective for you guys. And I did touch on this a couple of weeks ago, right? On this candle over here, Krisha. On the candle that led us into the yearly open, right? The 4th of Jan 2021, right? That weekly candle. Over there, I had postulated a scenario where what if Bitcoin now gives us, leading into Jan, because this is what we were looking for, by the way, even into October. Krisha, you and I were discussing this on the beach too. Would we get an altcoin rally into Jan? And I started doubting that actually coming to true fruition when we start seeing Bitcoin just keep going and going and going and going, right? But this is how fast things can change, because now in the last 2 weeks, it seems like all the coins have just been ripping, because things happen fast in the crypto space. Now, we had also discussed something in the beginning of the year where you said, what if, because this would be the best case for the altcoins, what if Bitcoin starts flagging on the weekly time frame, right? And when Bitcoin had come all the way down to around 30,000, now that flag looked a little bit iffy. But now look at the candle closes. Okay, what if now we again go all the way up? Look, I want all of you guys to picture the candles forming in your heads, right? On the weekly time frames first, on the monthly time frames too if you have to, and then drill down to what emotions you guys will go through on the lower time frames. Because what if Bitcoin goes now all the way up to, let's say, 3,900 again, right? And then closes at around 3,800, and then the week ends like that. Green, not so green, but green enough. And then again, we have another candle the next week where it does something very similar but closes just a tad bit higher at around 39,000. By the way, when I say 3,900, I'm referring to 39,000, all right? It's just hard to say these big numbers, man. Either way, what I'm trying to show over here is that we could end up flagging over here, leading into the beginning of Feb or perhaps even mid-Feb, and then Bitcoin has its next leg. But within that time, within those weeks where we're just going sideways and ranging, altcoins are going to show you guys so much opportunity.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, Kusha, are going to let the lower time frames shake them in and out of positions, get them chopped up, and by the end of the month or two, they're going to be asking themselves, wait a minute, how did I miss everything, right? So be very careful with that, guys.
Yeah, and the thing is that because so Bitcoin's move now, this is something that you had mentioned in the chat as well as in the live streams, is that the direction of most pain, okay, most retailer pain is to the upside.
Yes.
Right. And just that, if you kind of have to just circle in on that just alone, you know, people are more likely to get scared out of their positions because they're like, oh shit, what if Bitcoin actually goes up from here?
Yep.
You know, so they're missing that Bitcoin move. So if you find yourself caught in those kind of emotions, make sure to check yourself. Understand why you're feeling what you're feeling. You know, try and put a finger on it and try and, well, curb that, get control of that part of your trader's mindset. Because that is the part that's going to get you chopped out of your positions. That is the part that is going to allow you to see bearish patterns and, you know, get you to play those bearish patterns before there's even a break.
Yep.
So be very, very careful. Be very critical of yourself. Because let me tell you something about bull markets. People also lose a lot of money in bull markets because of over-analysis.
Exactly. Kyle W. Little says, keep in mind that the last week or so, big money has been warning of crypto crashes while also buying as much as they could. And yeah, man, like, so on one hand, I want to say, you know, just don't ever watch the news, don't follow the fundamentals because it's just going to shake you out. On the other hand, I want to say, do the opposite of what these guys are saying, but do what they are doing, right? Because they say something and they do something. But at the end of the day, the truth is that it's really much harder to try and freaking get the right information from the news and what these people are saying versus just looking at the charts. But what I can tell you is that the big purchases, the big money, right, that have to be announced to the SEC, to have to be announced to the public, that will tell you what's going on over here, okay? There are few truths in this space. Is that one, the Bitcoin halving is happening every freaking 4 years. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be having a reduction of its issuance every 10 minutes, right, on the 4-year mark in perpetuity. Right now, it's sitting at 6 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. In another 4 years, it's going to be reducing to 3 Bitcoin, okay, every 10 minutes. Now, combine that with the aspect that you have massive entrants into the market, okay? These are the kind of entrants that the crypto space hasn't really fully understood just yet in terms of their impact on the actual supply that is being absorbed. When the insurance companies, right, life insurance company, one of the biggest life insurance, Mass Mutual, I believe the name was, they announced that they have taken a position in Bitcoin. That had implications that very few people understand. When they are putting their reserves in Bitcoin, it means that there's an eventual likelihood of them offering Bitcoin denominated insurance. Okay, life insurance. Now think about the following consequences of that, right? The cascading effects. What if other life insurance companies are going to now start being pressured to offer the same? And now they're all competing. So all these life insurance companies, because we're talking about life insurance here, they have to be thinking freaking decades in advance. They have to be thinking 50 years in advance, because we die in 50, 60 years, right? So they have to be thinking, damn, if we are offering Bitcoin denominated life insurance, we need to start holding reserves of Bitcoin to be able to fulfill our obligations down the line. But there's not enough Bitcoin, guys, to actually allow for everyone to accumulate enough. So one of two things are going to happen. Either they start accumulating a lot right now, and then they won't need any ever, which is going to have a massive implication on the price. Or over time, right, what's going to happen is they're going to offer less and less and less Bitcoin as your insurance, right, as the basically yield, you could look at it as, over time. So essentially 10 years, so if you go and get Bitcoin denominated insurance right now, they'll say, hey, you know what, we'll give you 10 Bitcoin at the end of your life. Versus going 10 years from now and you ask them for Bitcoin denominated insurance, they'll say, hey, we'll give you only 0.5 Bitcoin at the end of your life. These are the truths that are known. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, everything else is just noise.
Yeah. Man, that is freaking bullish. Even tornadoes is wow. Whoa. It is like Sean actually laid it out to me yesterday. I'm just like, damn. Like, this is stupid bullish right now. So yeah, let's get back into the comments section, see what people are saying. Trading Sasuke. Am I saying that right?
Sasuke.
Hey, okay, Sasuke. Yes.
I shouldn't.
Okay, well,
the fact that I know that
because of freaking manga and stuff. He's like, I'm sorry, I totally butchered that. Okay, he's like, hey Mango, I'm new to the crypto world. I joined last week. I searched a lot of channels, and your channel was the best one. Woohoo! I learned to use Binance thanks to you. Damn straight. I'm really glad that the video helped you. What else?
Hey, Kyle has a really nice comment in here. He says, exactly, promotion is very important aspect of any streamers. Yeah, and we suck at promotion. But what I want to point out over here is I've made a lot of money lately from what I've learned from this channel. Therefore, I'd like to see this channel grow substantially. Hey man, we really appreciate you throwing back the love at us and helping the community and helping us grow too, right? This is what it's all about. Give and take. And more importantly, man, the real key, the real end goal of this is for us to find gems within the community, to grow with us, and then you guys also teach us, right? Because that's already happening in so many different ways amongst members who started with us 2 years ago, have grown to be like as good as us, better than us, and there are people who are not as good as us who are still teaching us. That's a mastermind kind of community that Kusha and I are trying to grow over here at Mango. So thank you.
Yeah, especially a big freaking shout out, big thanks to everyone who's been showing up here so diligently on a daily basis. Thank you guys. Okay, so let's go through the comments. Like, I get so I don't know, I get so lost sometimes in the chat, because if I lose my, if I lose track of where I left off, I'm like, oh damn, there's too much, and then I get overwhelmed. Are you keeping track, Sean?
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying.
Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, if you have any like important questions, just don't hesitate to ask them again. Okay, as long as you're not spamming, because sometimes it just gets hard to go through the entire thing in order.
Well, I think we put that thingy on, right? The slow chat, so people can't spam anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Yesterday was weird. Okay. Anyways, let's take some chart suggestions now.
So Chicken Egg says, hey Mango, I saw others mentioning you guys. Not sure if it was Crypto. There's someone else who mentioned Crypto to me via PM, so I'm not sure whether there are other channels mentioning or giving us shout outs. But if there are, like, please convey my shout outs back to them. The thing is, man, I don't follow anything on YouTube. Even though I use YouTube as a platform, I'm a really bad YouTuber in terms of I don't watch YouTube much. Because I can barely keep up with my readings and my own day, right? So I mean no disrespect to any of them. I will try my best, but would love to talk or chat or collaborate with any of them, man. But yeah, thank you for letting us know.
Yay. Okie dokie, back on. So, Sean, what chart are you looking at?
All right, so let's go ahead and
Besides,
look
of
at
course, your
Bitcoin.
status quo. Sorry.
I was I'm looking at Bitcoin. I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. I'm really interested in Bitcoin because I think people. So remember what we talked about in yesterday's stream, or was it 2 days ago? We were no, it was yesterday. It was yesterday, right? Things were coming down just yesterday, and we're like, all right, cool, guys. Stay calm, stay calm. As long as we do two things: hold this candle close over here at 3,400, right? And we hold this wick low over here at around 30,000ish, right? In fact, even taking this wick low over here at around 3,200 would be really bad. But I want to see a candle close for confirmation. The real bearish candle is going to be underneath 3,200 if we get the daily, right? But even then, the lower time frames have already shown a propensity of shaking people out of their positions. But now it seems like people are getting shook out regardless of whether we get those bearish candles. What I want to point out, Krisha, is that there's a really easy way to play this.
Okay.
And actually, Krisha, do you want to start off with the potential scenarios Bitcoin could take from here? Because you were showing me a potential symmetrical triangle that could pan out, right? The pattern queen herself. So,
yeah, I think so. The thing is that, I mean, it's still extremely premature right now as far as that symmetrical triangle is concerned. So just a heads up to each and every one of you looking at it. I know that quite a few of you have caught it on those high time frames, but essentially I'm marking out. So if you just get onto the daily time frame, okay, I'm marking out the two peaks. Okay, the first peak that was put in around Jan 9th. We put it in at around 41,000, 40,000, whatever. Okay, and I looked at the second lower high that was put in on Jan 15th. Okay, you connect those. And then I'm looking at the bottom diagonal where I'm taking the wicks into account. Okay. Now, of course, now the way price currently, if you're looking at price, we're close to that daily 21 EMA. Right, and that essentially is kind of marking out that bottom diagonal that marks that symmetrical triangle.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's important to note here is that this is not fleshed out enough, but there could be a case, okay, that could be posed that if we manage to take out the daily 10 simple moving average to the upside, I will be looking at a potential symmetrical triangle play. Now, of course, any pattern, including a symmetrical triangle, that only activates after the break.
Yes.
Okay. Now the break is going to come in, Sean. Now this is something that I was looking at just this morning when I was doing my preliminary analysis. Was that if we actually manage to take out this region here at around 38,500, which by the way is also weekly resistance overhead, we haven't managed to close a single weekly candle over this region. I'll be looking at that as an official break of that symmetrical triangle because I'm noticing that the above sort of the overhead trend line is in line with that region of resistance. But right now there's a lot that's yet to kind of play out. You know, this is only contingent on us actually taking out that daily 10 simple moving average to the upside.
I actually like that though, Kusha. I like saying this. I like saying, hey, you know what? If we get two daily candle closes above this weekly candle, it's going to start looking really good. Above this weekly level. Right, the weekly level that you just mentioned is around 38,250, and the reason I'm saying that it's a little bit better to be a little bit more premature on this weekly candle close is because it's lining up with this symmetrical triangle that you are pointing out.
Yeah.
More importantly, right, just through a trend perspective, Krisha, this is going to start putting a lot of pressure on the bears once we start seeing candles get closer to the high over here, the most previous lower high at around 3,900, 40,000, right? In fact, I would say it's game over for the bears if we even get a daily candle close above 39,143.
Yeah. No, I agree there. Like it's looking decent. So, you know, you're going to hear a lot of analysis out there. And this is also another thing about, you know, listening to analysis is be very careful. Okay, because there are some technical analysts out there that they're very, very, very strong on their convictions, very strong on their biases, and that is going to come across in their videos or in their reports or whatever it is that they put out. It is up to you to really analyze things through a neutral sort of lens. Okay, so be careful. Now, the thing is that now someone had mentioned that, you know, Bitcoin is looking weak in the chat section. It's not there yet. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not there yet, so be careful. Wait on some level of confirmation. You do not want to be losing a position in a bull market.
Yep. So I want to touch a little bit on that that idea of, or not the idea, the point you made on people being really strong in their convictions on YouTube. Now the thing is, guys, you can't fault them for having strong convictions. As a trader, you need to have a strong conviction in what you're doing to be able to mentally see it through, right? Or you're gonna hesitate every single time. The difference, though, is that a good trader is going to have those strong convictions and the strong opinion, and he's also, or she will also have the ability to drop that conviction at a drop of a hat. As soon as the charts give them the information, they will drop that conviction, right? So now over here at Mango, Krisha and I are always being careful, and we're trying not to be too passionate about our views. We'll tell you what trades we're taking, but we'll also tell you the bearish case, right? But we cannot fault other traders in not being careful, because hey, they don't really have an obligation to, right? They are managing their risk. They're not giving people financial advice. But the reason I'm mentioning and going on this rant with you guys is because I want you guys to be careful and keep that in mind while listening to any YouTuber or any of your friends or any family member, right? Because they may change their minds, and they have a right to change their minds. Every candle is new information, and when you are playing poker, and when the dealer is dealing cards, and the card that you're looking for to be dealt does not fold open, what are you going to do? Are you going to just stay strong in your opinion? No, right? No, you'll fold. So that's what a trader needs to be doing too. And you guys need to keep that in mind while you're on your learning journey.
Boom. Boom. I like the poker analogies, the poker examples, even though I don't play poker at all. But I feel like a lot of people resonate with poker for some reason.
Yeah.
I should start though. I'm trying to learn.
I'm not. I've no interest in poker at all.
Elias Rev says, Hola Mango, greetings from San Diego. Hola, Elias.
Hey man, how's it going? Oh, William Klein says, hello, I'm interested in the Mango dashboard. Can you show us some of its features and how to use it? I don't want to turn this...
Yeah, so the thing is that, William, we have a video actually explaining the features of the Mango dashboard. Now, this is on the main sort of Teachable site. So what I'll do is I'm going to link it in the description in like a couple of minutes, okay? So you can go and check it out there. I think it's a public video. I believe it's a public video.
Link
so
it in the chat
definitely check it out, and you can... Yeah, I can actually... Yeah, let me do that.
Because I don't want to turn this live stream into a product demonstration, man. But essentially, it allows you to look for long trends, consolidation / neutral, and short trends across different time frames. Also allows you to really quickly set alerts for all of that, right? And that was one of the big features that we rolled out on the new updated dashboard, along with a stronger algorithm, of course. So yeah, so you can basically set it for the 4-hour, 12-hour, 2-day, 1-day, blah blah blah.
Yes.
But you have to use it in conjunction with the rest of your analysis, man. You can't just use it black and white. You know, we don't recommend that with anything. You guys see, that's one of the reasons our videos are freaking always 25 minutes to 30 minutes long, while other YouTubers have only a 5-minute video. Like, we don't believe in looking at only one thing. We look at multiple things all together and come up with our bias. There's always a bias.
A bias.
All right, so Krisha, you can find the link. In the meantime, I'll go through the comments.
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Are you talking, or did something go off?
No, I'm just reading the comments.
Okay.
Abhijit says that I've taken something from your channel is that BTC trading is like a thing of the past. Look macro and hold it like a diamond. Please help me on Ren. Ren was one of our big trades recently. It's doing really well. I've liked that. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. But yeah, we've looked at it over the entirety of last week. Actually, this has been forming a beautiful symmetrical triangle on the weekly that Krisha was looking at, and I was looking at it as an ascending triangle that broke towards the upside. Right, as soon as you put in this candle close over here, this candle high over here, that was essentially your big get ready sign. And if you're playing it through Krisha's perspective, you've got a perfect retest over here through on the symmetrical triangle, and you're seeing the follow through. But again, this is the weekly trade. And yeah, this is waiting for continuation on this one, man. I like this. This is one of the better charts, one of the more beautiful charts in the crypto space, according to me, at the very least. But I don't think Bitcoin trading, I've wanted to touch on this. I don't think Bitcoin trading is a thing of the past, man. Like, if Bitcoin trading was a thing of the past, I wouldn't be here today. I would not be here today. I'd still probably have a corporate job.
Oh my God, corporate
Which would have
jobs.
been freaking brutal. Like, Bitcoin trading has been the easy, I don't want to say easiest, but just focusing on Bitcoin would have made you a much better trader than trying to chase altcoin pumps. Asa says, man, I'm getting butterflies watching this. I really do understand the emotions people will be going through during that. I'm glad I can see things from the outside now. Beautiful, Ace, beautiful. So, hey, Sem is in here too. But yeah, Ace, so good to know that you're beginning to see it, right? You're having that moment, right? Because once you have that moment, right, you'll be able to recognize the bad emotions that are going to come every time. Like, you think I don't go through that? I go through way less now because I've kind of squashed it out of me. But during the journey, I used to keep having those emotions too. And the job is not to not have them. The job is to recognize them and be like, hey, I'm having one of those moments. And once you recognize those moments, right, you are able to counter them. You're able to call in the manager ace and not let the emotional executioner ace get thrown off. Sam says, good morning to both of you. Long life to the Mango Grove. Hey, man. Awesome to see you in here, buddy. Bob Harrison says, plus long consolidation. You're replying to someone else. So, hey, I'll keep scrolling up. All right, I think I got them all. Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. How would you diversify between Bitcoin and Link? That depends on you, man. That depends on you.
Yeah, the thing is that those are like risk, financial, and
questions.
there's a lot of risk management involved, even in really understanding your portfolio mix. And the thing about risk management is that everyone's variables are different, right? So it's more like a personalized thing. So only you can really answer that question. AP says, hey Team Mango, how's it going? Glad to join today. What's up, AP?
How's it going, buddy? Good to see you.
Also, William, I linked the Mango dashboard intro video in the chat, so definitely catch that.
Thank you for that, Krisha. And Crypto Kitty is in here. How are you, Kitty? Kitty.
We're losing our words today because
Go on.
Sorry, go on, Sean.
I clearly had an extra cup of coffee today, and yeah, I needed one because of the video we just did before this.
Yeah, I was very excited to be dissecting Ethereum. But now let's get into. Are you ready to be dissecting more altcoins, Sean?
Yes, let's go ahead and do it.
Yes. Okay, guys, we're taking requests. Let's get it. Let's take some requests.
Somebody asked RSR. Let's go ahead and look at RSR, Krisha.
Okay.
RSR, USDT.
That's some reserve something, right?
Yeah. So last I checked was a good looking chart, and yeah, this freaking fantastic. Weekly looks really good.
Oh man.
Oh man, this is really good. Bull flag on the daily. This looks really freaking good, man. Great chart. Beautiful chart. Some people might look at this and say, hey, head and shoulders on the daily, and ignore that, because until we close a candle underneath 0.03654, there's nothing to worry about. This looks like a bullish consolidation in my opinion. We're putting in higher lows. We did have this candle over here that dropped down, but almost every altcoin had this shakeout over here. It's the pickup that matters. In fact, if we start closing this next daily candle, let's see, if we take out this level over here, 0.04241, I'll be looking for a retest of 0.466. Eventually, I think this is going up, man. The weekly looks fantastic.
It looks really good. I'm also noticing, like, I'm currently on the daily time frame, right? So yes, price it's being held down by that 10 simple moving average, but right now we're hovering over that. And if you just kind of look at the structure, now I haven't really panned on over to the lower time frames, but I'm noticing a structure of an ascending triangle. This is on the daily time frame. Okay,
on the daily,
yeah, I'm looking at the wicks and everything. How about the 4 hour? Ah, damn, so close. It's that one point that sort of just threw it out. The the candles of 16th and 16th of Jan. We had that crazy blow off top there.
Ah, I see.
Right. And then only for price to come back down and settle down, but otherwise it would have been like a perfect ascending triangle.
Yeah. This is more like just a failed attempt to break out.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's RSR.
that.
Let's go ahead and look at Uni USDT.
Uniswap.
Looking freaking fantastic, man. I'm playing this on the weekly myself, and I'm looking for a continuation all the way up to $15 once it breaks $10. I'm not looking at this too often. I only check it once a week. And yeah, I'll start looking at it more often now because it is seeing the continuation that I want. But I was playing this really, really conservatively because I do want a position on this one. And yeah, I don't want to lose. Rather, I don't want to lose position on this one. Looking good. Flagging over here, Kusha. 4 hours looking freaking fantastic. Daily is looking fantastic. Love this chart.
Yeah, this chart is actually really, really beautiful. If you guys want to know what a beautiful chart looks like, this is it right now. Yeah. Uni is a beautiful chart.
This was one of the charts that we posted as a great trade opportunity in the Mango Seed plays, right? So those of you in the seed program and missed that post, go ahead and check out the seed plays. Even if you guys missed certain trade setups and opportunities, remember what the reason we're putting that in there is for you to use it in confluence with the theory, right? In congruence with the theory within the course. So use it as a learning opportunity first. So even if you miss the trade, don't be like, I'm not going to look at it anymore. No, be like, okay, what was it over here that looked really nice? Because I do write a small paragraph or two and dissect different time frames within the chart depending on the chart. So use it that way.
Yeah, Sean, Uniswap is actually it's teasing a break.
No,
so we have an ascending triangle right now on some of those lower time frames. I'm looking at the 1 hour. We're about to close this 1 hour time frame. We're
about to close the 4 hour, Krisha, in 44 seconds.
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's gonna be a nice break.
It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful break. But yeah, this is an ascending triangle, so watch out for that. Uni may be giving us an opportunity. And it's here happening in our faces.
Thank you, Tube Seller, for the tip. He says, love Uni. Please tell me more on what Uni does. Uni, what it does is it goes up in price while the trend is up, and it goes down in price while the trend is down. That's all that you should know for all charts across time. I mean, I don't want to throw a blanket statement like that, but that will keep you safe as a trader. As for the real fundamentals of Uni, it's actually a DeFi protocol that allows you to swap between assets, right? It's an exchange, a decentralized exchange, and I think Uni is used for. I'm not sure what Uni is used for within the protocol. I think you can use it to stake, and you get staking fees for it, right? Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask me about Bitcoin.
But no, Uni is the chart is looking freaking phenomenal.
Brian, I think you ask about GRT every single time you come here, man, and the chart never improves from what I
think it's a confirmed break on Uni. It's like it just about made it.
Yeah, it's about to break.
Like it just about made it, and yeah.
Oh, actually, GRT is beginning to look good now. Never mind, I take that back. On the 4 hour, the way least GRT, yeah, it was in a downtrend. The last 3 days have been really good. So this is where you start getting interested, right? After this break, actually. Yeah, after this break over here. So for the longest time, all of last week and the week prior, it looked like crap. And now it looks good, okay? Where's the good trade? Where do you start getting interested? Once you see this candle. All of this needs to be ignored otherwise. But it did break that falling wedge that we were talking about. So hey, finally, your persistent asking got you a good analysis. So let's go ahead and look at it. Resistance underneath. So support, now support. Resistance flipped into support. Overhead, probably see a start to stop at around 63 cents. Eventually getting its way to 73 cents. You can look at the 4 hour time frame. Flagging. This 4 hour looks freaking good. It flagged and broke up. Kusha, you want to look at the 4 hour? Give me your thoughts.
GRT, you're looking at GRT USDT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at it. 4 hour. Everything is flagging, breaking. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, it's not much that can be said. It looks good.
Brian, could you tell me what this coin is about? Is it another like DeFi protocol? Be keen on knowing what Because a lot of people
Oh,
ask me
man.
about GRT, but I never bothered to ask them what it's about. Clearly, there's some hype around it. Bob Harrison has a nice question, I think. Let me read it. I like nice paragraphs as questions. Not sure if you guys looked at this over the past few days, but BTCD broke important support at 68. If it breaks critical support at 66, next target is 63. Love to get your thoughts. Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance getting a little trashed. It's sitting on support right now, according to my chart, at around 66. Came right down against it, actually. I probably have this drawn on the monthly. I'm not sure where I got that level from, actually. I drew this level clearly, probably from this break over here. Kisha, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin dominance?
Bitcoin dominance, let me see this. I'm so, I'm floored right now with many of the charts, guys. Absolutely floored.
This is the time to be a trader, man. This is the time to be a trader.
This is the time to be looking at the altcoins. Bitcoin dominance. I don't think it's looking the best, honestly. Nah. It's okay. I feel like it's almost sitting in some region of support right now. That we could see a bounce. Don't know when, but it's looking weak, right? Okay, I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's looking weak, because if you assess this on those, I think the Bitcoin dominance index should be assessed on the higher time frames. I would not be looking at the lower time frames for
So what
Bitcoin
time frame are you looking at?
So I'm currently just on the weekly.
Look at the monthly, Kusha. That's the cleanest. Look at how clean the candle close rejection was.
Yeah, this is it's a pretty freaking clean chart right here. And
high lows
we're sitting on
triangle.
support. Yeah,
this is telling me that we are going to take 99 dominance eventually, which is ridiculous. But again, I don't know.
And look at how well we sort of got rejected off of that resistance overhead on the monthly, Sean.
Yeah, that's
right. That was the tell. That was your sign. But does that mean that Bitcoin stops running against USD? No, that's what the wicks tell you. No.
So I see where you're getting your 63 level from, Bob. On the monthly, at the very least, I do see this consolidation over here, right? The month of November was the support level that you're talking about. But hey, man, like the easier way to look for it is to look for the higher lows to keep forming, right? As long as we have these higher lows, we're not sure how long this is going to take to put it in its next higher low. But the most recent higher low was at around 57. The one prior to that was at 53, and the one before that was all the way at 35, and that was the 2017 altcoin blow off top.
Yeah, but I like his 63 region though. I think that is going to be critical.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think it's going to be critical. Like at the very least on the monthly time frame. I think it's pretty key. We may actually see BTCD get down there, which is kind of tipping us off on what the alts could very well be up to. Right, so these are like very, very key pieces of information. You know, it's going to pay to keep your eyes on these things. Definitely.
I think it's going to happen over. If this structure is going to stay firm, it's going to happen. I don't want to say that. I don't want to get into the habit of trying to give time analysis, especially on the monthly time frame. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's an index too, so things can change really, really fast, right? So
hey, Johnny's here. How's it going, Johnny? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Johnny? Now I'm just going through the comments. I kind of lost track completely because I was too busy looking at random charts, getting super, super excited. Dixie is the most important chart you need to look at.
That is not true. Stop bandwagoning, guys. Stop bandwagoning. Like that's the new bandwagon meme, right? Before it was freaking CME is the gap fill. Now it's Dixie.
It's loose analysis. It's too loose. You have something better. You have price on a chart on the underlying asset that you're looking at. That is better. That's a better indicator of what price could do than the Dixie.
Yeah, I mean, the current chart will tell you what Dixie is doing as well, right? You don't need to look at Dixie and try to be a front runner, right? People look at Dixie, hey, Dixie's doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and act on Bitcoin before Dixie, before everybody else does. Like, you don't want to do that. That's so stressful. That's on the Mango way.
Yeah. And
by
Trez says, I just want to say big thanks for the Binance tutorial. Helped me a lot. Really, really glad, man. Really glad that it could help. I'm always, I don't know, I feel very happy every time I hear good stuff about the Binance tutorial helping people. It's not, let me tell you something about the Binance exchange, especially if you're trading on margin, be very careful. Guys, be very careful. Even though I did like an entire tutorial on it, there are just so many ways that you can mess up. Okay, so our priority here at Mango is to make sure that you guys are also playing it, you know, you guys are safe when it comes to these cases of trading. When it comes to the exchange interfaces, there are some exchanges where they do such a hash of the entire thing that it's just so easy to mess up.
Yep.
So Binance margin trading especially is one of those interfaces where you need to be extremely careful. Okay?
Be careful. Be very careful on Binance. Just take it slow. If you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed and the trade is moving too fast, just take a step back and just find another trade, right? Be careful. That's all we can say.
Yes, sirree.
So people are asking for VeChain. Kusha, you want
Let's go.
AP especially?
VeChain chart. I think someone had asked as a question saying that, you know, what's your favorite altcoin chart at the very least. That's how I interpreted that question. I actually really like the VeChain chart. I think it's I have no anything about the fundamentals of VeChain. Okay, it's just the chart is it's beautiful. Chart is gorgeous on VeChain. It's very easy to play. And damn, Sean, are you seeing this?
So I looked at the monthly, and the monthly looks freaking fantastic. Looks actually really fantastic. The weekly looks just as gorgeous, a little bit wicky, but the buybacks over here are very, very promising, very bullish in fact. 4 green weekly candles in a row now, and then you drill down on over to the daily and you're seeing a really nice bullish consolidation over here. So this is looking good, man.
Yeah.
If we start closing candles about 3 cents, this is likely going to make its way to around 5 cents, right? Damn, 5 cents is a big way. Maybe 4 cents first and then 5 cents. So this is going to get volatile and get volatile fast. This is a good looking shot.
Also, one thing I just want to bring up to everyone's attention, and this is something that even I was looking at. Okay, now that's the thing. Even I can fall, you know, not victim. Victim is too heavy a word to use, but I can fall prey to, you know, bearish patterns, especially being pattern queen and stuff. I can't help but actually spot these patterns. Now, on many of these charts, you can see like this this rising wedge. You know, Bitcoin has it. No, Ethereum has it. I think Cardano also has it. VeChain also has it right here. Right? You see these falling, these rising wedges. And the thing about this pattern is that if you just look at the structure, it's a bullish structure.
Yeah.
Right? So waiting and actually taking the opposite position on that overarching trend, which is a bullish trend, can be pretty disastrous in a market that is super bullish right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so this could also very well see trend continuation. That is going to be a break to the upside. So be careful on, you know, catching these bearish patterns in a super bullish market. Don't play them prematurely. So I think VeChain is looking really good right here. I mean, the cloud is green. Sean, we also have on the 4-hour time frame, I don't know if you'd give that as much importance, we have a mega bullish TK cross over the cloud there. So something else to note. And we're being defended. We're getting supported on that 21 EMA so far.
This looks really good.
Yeah,
if you pan on over to your 2-day time frame too, and you draw in a horizontal at around 0.023ish, you're seeing a neckline, some sort of like, I'm not sure what kind of pattern you call this, like you're the pattern queen, but either way, this broke a structure, it flagged, and now it's seeing continuation. The Tenkin on the 2-day time frame is lining that neckline perfectly too, showing us that accumulation. The 21 EMA has come and kissed the Tenkin too. I'm really liking this, man. This is the reason I like this is because it's easy to know when to get out of it. And you have a low over here to work off as well. You have a horizontal off the Tenkin that's lining up with these candle closes all the way back in August as well as July. The July high, the initial thrust before we came down and accumulated along the 21 EMA and the Tenkin. And now we have flipped that and accumulating along the 21 and Tenkin again. this is a man.
I think this is just starting, honestly. VChain is actually looking really, really good here. And funny you mentioned the pattern, Sean, that macro pattern. I know what neckline you're talking about, because literally when I panned on over to VChain, that was the only thing I had on my chart, just my chart marking out that massive pattern.
Yeah.
But no, the measured move, guys, for that break. So we have an official break on that. I think it was a cup and handle, if I'm not wrong. The measured move takes VChain all the way up to 4 cents.
Ooh, okay, there you go. So that was the initial first target that I mentioned. There's a good question over here by Blockchain Planet. Don't you guys know what VChain does, though? Like the project itself? No, I have no idea. But I've made a lot of money, on VChain in the last altcoin rally. So I don't think we need to know, man.
We're not necessarily against fundamentals. Don't get me wrong, because I'm sure that many of these projects are doing something great. The thing is that when we play these charts, we're playing it primarily for profit, and that's why we only look at the technicals.
By the way, guys,
sorry, go on, Sean.
We started off as a fundamentals channel. My background is in deep fundamentals. I have a master's in computer science, ontology, research, and optimization and algorithms, in fact. But I was actually even going to do my PhD in blockchain technology. That's how I found this entire space. But the thing is, when you are a trader, right? When you are a trader, you really have to separate fundamentals or understand what role the fundamentals actually play on the charts. So another big thing, by the way, is to just come to terms with the fact there's so many freaking coins out there that if you try to find the best opportunity by reading through all the fundamentals, you're going to die 10 lifetimes, and this entire space is going to just go by you while you're still trying to pick the right coin. So it's more feasible, and one, if you like put together a team, right, and you have a fundamental research team and a technical research team, by all means go ahead and use your manpower. But over here, it's just me and Krisha and the guys at Seed, right? The guys at Seed too are finding some really good opportunities, but we're using the charts because we are a small community, man. Small community. It's easier. Way easier to play the charts. If you guys want to do it the hard way, by all means, go ahead and do it the hard way. I'm not here to tell you how to do things. Do you?
But speaking of fundamentals, if you want to, if you guys are new to the space and you want to get some good insight on Bitcoin's fundamentals, we have mangoresearch.co. And like Sean just mentioned, we started off primarily into fundamentals. So you can go and find some amazing posts on Bitcoin and Ethereum, like breaking it down extremely simply. Okay, so definitely go and check those posts out. Great posts in there.
Krisha, you want to take a look at Bitcoin? How do you like Bitcoin's 4-hour candle close?
Oh, damn, yeah, we closed a 4-hour. Let's go check it out. Bitcoin.
Honestly, Krisha, I've been enjoying playing Bitcoin, like on the 12-hour and the daily. So the next 4-hour candle is going to be really important. The 12-hour, by the way, Krisha, has been playing off the Mango Dynamic almost to the T recently. So if you go ahead and switch on your Mango Dynamic, Krisha, you're going to see... Oops, sorry, guys. I'm not allowed to call her by her pet name, apparently. She gets shy. But either way, if you do close your... turn on your 12-hour candle, you're going to see that the close of the 12-hour was literally right underneath the Mango Dynamic. And what do we do right after we did that? We had the trade all the way down to our bottom horizontal level over here at around 34,000. I keep saying 3,400. 34,000. And again, it's playing off the 12-hour blue opportunity on the dynamic too, right? Look at the wicks right up there and rejection, right up there, rejection. Thus far, like, this is the edge, by the way, right? Guys, once you notice something like this happening, you know that there's edge on this pattern, on this indicator or pattern, if you find a pattern that a certain chart respects, right? Over here, we're seeing that, hey, Bitcoin is respecting the dynamic almost to the T. Like, you can literally play the dynamic over and over and over and over. Lost the dynamic over here on the 11th of Jan. Okay, fine. Get out of your trade. Short opportunity if you guys are into that, trading against the market. Get back in over here. Clearly, didn't have its run all the way through. lost over here, get out, and now if it closes back in, that's another trade opportunity, right? Now you could wait for confirmation and wait for 2 candle closes, or you could get in on this candle close. I like to wait for confirmation, of course, depending on the candle. So that's how you guys play edge. And you don't know, by the way, when a trend is going to take off. You never know. But all you need is to catch one good trend like this one, all the way from 18,000, 17,000-ish, all the way to 40,000, right? That's all you need to catch, one good trend. And then wait for the next one.
That's right. And right now, like the price relative to the dynamic, I think it's very, very key. It's been pretty freaking spot on, eh? At the very least, just looking at this, I'm looking at price to come up to the opportunity line there, the up line. So that is sitting at around 37,261. What's going to be critical here, Sean, okay, now this is currently on the 12-hour time frame, is that if we start closing over that region, over that up line, I will be looking for continuation. Okay, now that, once again, guys, is sitting at $37,261. That's going to be critical, definitely. Also, guys, by the way, in terms of the Mango Dynamic, now I know that a lot of you have reached out to both Sean and me over the Mango Dynamic. It is now live. I think it's in the description. I think I added it in there. Okay, yes. You can find the link in the description. If you are a seedling, there is a special discount code for you guys. Okay, so I've already posted it on the main seed Discord chat, so you can go and get it from there. I've pinned it as a comment. But if you're still not sure and you cannot find it, just reach out to me and I will shoot it to you. Sweet. Okay, now we can continue.
so Kusha, yeah, going back to the daily now on the dynamic, again, we're still accumulating across it. And this is reminding me a lot of what Chainlink did on its weekly, right? I'm honestly, I have a stinking feeling this is going to break up. Right, it's gonna just go sideways over here, sideways, and okay, there's no reason to get excited just yet, right? Because we're kind of forecasting way too much. But as soon as we start seeing the dynamic flip green, right? Once it flips from purple to green, I think it's time to get ready and be careful on your altcoin trades, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be looking for. When do we start being careful on our altcoin trades?
Damn. Okay. No, you're right there. I'm not considering this, and that's the thing about trading the altcoins. And this is something that I've mentioned in the past, and I feel like now I'm not following it. Is have one eye on Bitcoin.
Yeah,
definitely have one eye always on Bitcoin, but because it is going to dictate. Okay, especially on a break. Say if it actually breaks this consolidation, this macro consolidation to the upside, that's when you really need to start, paying attention to Bitcoin and maybe be a little more prudent with your altcoin positions.
Because the thing is, right, what the last thing we want is to only see what we want to see, right? And people are going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that. You're going to be doing that. And yeah, altcoins are looking what we want. What all of us want is for altcoins to just explode, so we can freaking all be just riding the altcoins while Bitcoin goes sideways, collect more Bitcoin. And hey, that's the perfect scenario, right? But just wanting the perfect scenario and actually getting the perfect scenario are two different things. I just panned on over to Ethereum on that note, Krisha, and again, Ethereum is closer to its upper region of consolidation, while Bitcoin is closer to the bottom. So that's of noteworthy.
Yeah, but the thing is that it can all change. It changes so fast, That's the thing. This is why structure is so important. It's so freaking important. Bitcoin can also take over whenever the hell it wants to take over. So it's just about being, understanding these little granularities of the market and what is possible here. The thing is that when volatility wants to step in, it can step in, and it can step in extremely fast. And we have seen that happen. Hell, Bitcoin has dropped and even pumped in a matter of minutes. I'm talking about a good 10, 15% to the upside or the downside. So it's just, right now, it's, the structure is intact. That's all. The structure is intact. That's the only piece of information that we actually have in front of us right now. So we play off of that.
Yep. I'm liking Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's, I don't know. Again, it's more for gut right now, gut feeling, than anything. Let's go and find the bearish case for Bitcoin, Krisha. Well, let's try to be bearish over here.
Okay, cool. Let's be bearish.
Yeah, let's be bearish. What's the bearish case? Let's try to be bearish. And no, there's a strong bearish case, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I can make a very strong bearish case on the daily time frame more than anything, because we had a rejection over here of that 40,000 level, and that's precisely what you look for when you're looking for the low high, right? Coming to test near the candle closes of the previous peak, which is what we got, okay? But we got rejected. We did not see continuation. But here's the thing, we are not seeing the bear follow through just yet. Okay, again, it's too early to say it won't come, all right? But until we see that, you cannot get too bearish. However, if we start seeing candle closes underneath around 33,000, then, well, we can look for our first target actually, right off the bat. That will take us down to, okay, we can actually get a measure move on this, 25,000, right? I'd be looking for 25,000. It's as simple as that. That's the strongest bearish case for Bitcoin on the daily chart, losing that that level over here around 33,000. It's so hard to say. 33,000 to 34,000. And then I think, Kusha, we'll put in a falling channel leading to the weekly levels. Okay, I'm drawing a falling channel now from the highs and the lows currently. So when we get the break, guys, I don't think it's going to happen fast. I think we're going to have like a trickle down all the way down to 26,000, 25,000 coming in to test this region over here.
Yeah. The last time Sean did this, by the way, where he has this trickle down analysis was when Bitcoin is sitting, believe it or not, Bitcoin is sitting at 14K, right? And we're putting in like, and it looks something like this, okay? And he drew out this channel. You can actually catch this on one of the videos. And he's like, Krisha, what if we just, oscillate in this channel and go all the way down to 3K again?
3.5K. No, but that's what the charts were telling us.
No, but it was more of a joke. But the thing is that it actually happened, and that's what made it so funny. Because it kind of, the entire thing led to the coronavirus dump, right?
Yeah.
And we all know that the coronavirus dump took Bitcoin all the way down to 3K once again.
The thing is, what I learned from that was that it was more so a joke because I thought it was so ridiculous, right? At the time, I thought it was so ridiculous that we get a retest of the bear market zone. And that's why I was like, I came up with that because it was how you freaking draw these channels down, right? That's how you freaking get the trade if the level breaks. But remember, we were sitting, I think at the time we were sitting around 13,000, 12,000. I don't know. I forget where, but it sounded ridiculous, and it happened. The point to sit on over there, or to keep in mind, is that the charts tell you a story, right, of what could happen, and now it's up to you to derive a narrative as to how that possibility may come to fruition, and then you hedge against that, right? So you could use options, by the way, just to hedge against that possibility. It's like an insurance contract that you could buy to just, hey, in case this happens, I'm protected.
Yeah. Damn son. Okay. Comments, Sean. Sorry, we were talking about Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, so I drew. I drew this
bearish...
falling channel down. Now currently coming in at around 24,000 to 23,000. I'm going to now turn on to the weekly and turn on the Ichimoku. And the Ichimoku does line up with that, right? So the zone I marked is right in between the Tenkin and the Kijun. So yeah. Oh, the 21 EMA. I'm interested in seeing whether 21 EMA has come up to. It's come up now closer towards the Kijun. And remember, Krisha, last week we talked about how I'll be waiting. I won't be this is what I said. I won't be looking for Bitcoin to have that down leg to weekly levels until the 21 EMA comes up in equilibrium with the Tenkin and the Kijun. And now it's getting there.
Man. I'm trying to find the bearish case for Bitcoin. I think if this does have to have a breakdown, I'll be looking for a test of the 2-day 21 EMA.
Yep. 2-day 21 EMA. Let's go and check it out.
I think 2-day 21 EMA is going to be critical.
Ooh, we've been holding the 10 SMA. This is bullish. Like, it's so hard to be bearish on this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? So that's why I laughed. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's good to always see the bearish case. Don't get me wrong, but just wait. Don't shoot the gun. Is that right? Is the phrase right?
Don't jump the gun.
Don't jump the gun. There we go. Don't shoot the gun. No, shoot the gun. Don't jump it.
Don't shoot from the hip. Those are the two phrases. Shooting from the hip and jumping the gun. Gas fee is too high. Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, damn it. I agree with you, man.
I've paid thousands of dollars in fees, man. It's ridiculous.
I mean, my bank is better than ETH right now, the Ethereum network.
Isn't
My
that-
bank
isn't-
charges me less.
Isn't that weird? Ethereum is all supposed to be, this entire DeFi narrative is supposed to be about banking the unbanked, right? And being inclusive, allowing for all the unbanked and unincluded people to have opportunity to all these new financial tools. But now, when you're looking at the exorbitant fees that these DeFi protocols, or just to use the Ethereum network, I don't know, say the protocols are to blame, just to use the Ethereum network, the fees that you have to pay, you begin to ask yourself, wait a minute, this is supposed to be for the unbanked. And now the unbanked are likely people who don't, cannot afford to have like traditional access to a bank and the paperwork, blah, 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 right? They clearly, most of them at least, will not have the means to pay these fees. So how is this supposed to bank the unbanked? How is this supposed to be inclusive? But hey, we're not here to debate fundamentals. All we care about is the charts, and Ethereum's chart looks fantastic, man. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Acer has a question. He's like, how do you pick up from support at those wicks when you pick up off of the dynamic or other levels? You do that without waiting for the close above. Just take the trade and use the level as invalidation.
Yeah, so there is a section in the Mango Seed program under trading strategies where I do discuss a particular strategy on how to trade that way. You don't need to trade it that way, by the way. In time, as you become more experienced, you'll start developing more of those ideas, and you'll be more comfortable taking those trades. In time, I'll be adding more videos like that into that section too. But one thing at a time. For now, I'm focusing on trying to get comfortable with live streams. Once I conquer this, I'll move on from the live streams and do something else. Probably work on more educational content. But yeah, that's you essentially is for you, man. At your stage right now, you need to just wait for the candle closes. Don't make it complicated.
Yep. Waiting on candle close is the first lesson that I learned trading. My very first lesson, wait on the candle to close. Literally. That saved me a lot of money, just waiting on that one thing.
Indeed, guys. Wait on that freaking candle. Guys, there are 250 of you here and only around
94.
75 likes. Oh, you see 94?
I'm
I
seeing
see.
94.
Okay. So
Let's
either way,
pump up those likes.
It's not at 100, so hit
Show
the
some
like
angle
button.
Okay, cool. So now let's take a couple of altcoin requests, Sean. I'm scrolling through the comments.
BT, you can't say no to BT. He's asking for Atom. He asked just before you said that too, so he's reading your mind. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Atom. Is Atom Cosmos? Is that the same thing?
Also, guys, if you're shooting out your altcoin requests, just let us know what chart, or rather, which exchange has the most price history. That way, we're able to pull up something that's rich in price history. So Cosmos, yeah,
Oh,
Cosmos
that
is the
is
same thing as Atom.
That is. This is it, man.
I think Binance. This was a Binance ICO.
Oh, this looks freaking good, man.
Yeah. This
Great
is a
daily
break.
close.
Boom. Break a doodle doo. Yeah.
I've been hearing a few things come down the grapevine or apple vine on Cosmos. So keep an eye out on this one, Krisha. Like, this might actually be something to keep an eye out on. I'm not sure whether it's going to see the follow through.
I don't know. What were you talking about before? I just heard wine. And then you said to keep an eye out on my wine.
No. Yeah, never mind. We'll talk about that later. $11.80.
Now that's good branding. Grape wine.
I like this, but I want to see confirmation on this weekly because we closed right underneath the weekly level from 17th of August. But we've taken the high. So this is a new high. I think we may... I don't know. Depending on how bullish the market is, you may not get the pullback. But...
It's
let me
looking
zoom
decent.
in a
I
little
mean, we've taken out the highs, right? And not just that, there's like some good volume that's coming as well.
The daily candle is respecting the level, and that's what matters. The daily closed above the weekly level, 2 candles now. and the weekly failed to close. Did the weekly close on it? Underneath it, just underneath it, as you can see.
Yeah.
You can see that, BT. You can see that, bud. So this is what makes me uncomfortable. But at the same time, let's see how today's candle closes. If today's candle closes well above this level here, above 9, that's bullish.
Okay, I have the same region of resistance. I think that's actually going to take it at the very least to $14 if we actually start closing above 9.
I've had a few good trades on Atom, and the 12-hour has done me well, so keep an eye on the 12-hour too, bud. Let's go ahead and look at the stochastics. See what's going on there.
Stokes.
Not telling you much other than bullish. Right. So by the way, some of you may look at this over here, by the way, right? You may look at this area here and say, hey, this is bearish divergence. This is not bearish divergence. In fact, this is a trap a lot of people fall into. I don't have the time to discuss that here. I'll make a separate video if I can on that. But those of you who are on the seed, check out the oscillator module before ever using oscillators. Watch the entire module. All right, that's why I tell all of you who just joined the program that do not use the indicators that come with the program until you go through the modules, especially that one, especially the oscillator module.
Yeah.
In fact, to me, right, I think that was my favorite module. I had a lot of fun making that module. I had a blast. Hey, thank you, BT. I appreciate the tip.
Let's go through the comments section. So that was Adam for you guys. Maxo says Nim.
Nim.
What is that? Nimic?
Is it? Yeah, I think so. It's on KuCoin. Is it? What? Did it get delisted from everything else?
I swear it had more to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never trade this, but the chart looks like it wants to pump. I would never trade this though.
Looks decent. We have a series of, well, higher lows and higher highs. So I would only be worried about NIM if we start taking out this wick low right here. And I'm looking at it on KuCoin. I'm not sure what exchange you're trading on. But I'm looking at that 0.004 cent region to be defended if this uptrend has to stick.
Because from wick to wick, I don't know, man. I don't know.
There are better charts to be playing.
This looks dangerous, man. This could pump. This could pump real hardcore, but you're gonna have to position size so low just to be able to take a good trade on this.
Yeah, it's volatile as shit.
Like, it's not gonna teach you to trade. It's not gonna teach you to trade, man.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna go up. It's a bull market. I can't even say this is gonna come down. Like, it's probably gonna go up, but everything's gonna go up that way. We already looked at RSR, Carlos.
RSR. Yeah, you can just rewind and you'll find the RSR thing we spent.
Miral Gandhi. Oops, sorry.
Sorry, no, go ahead, Sean.
Miral Gandhi asked a couple of times, and I keep trying to get back to him, but I keep forgetting. So, hey, apologies for that. Miral, he asked for NMR on Coinbase. Okay, Numere, eh? I remember that one. Numere. Is it on Coinbase? It's on Binance.
NMR. USDT.
Again, not moving. Like, you guys are trying to catch bottoms. When you guys ask me for charts like this, it's obvious you guys are trying to catch bottoms, right? And
yeah, don't.
It could move. You could move, but how long are you gonna wait?
Always look for a chart wherein the direction to least resistance is favoring the macro trend. Right now, the market's macro trend is to the upside. It's a bullish trend. We're in a bull market. Right, so it's about understanding what coins are already moving and really looking at them to, really assess which one has this entire thing where the, let's say, the direction to least resistance is to the upside. Those are the coins that you want to be in.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's okay. NMR is it's trending on the 21 EMA on the daily time frame. As long as it holds it, I think it should hold structure. But once again, just like Nimic, with NMR as well, there are just better trades to be had, better charts to be playing.
If it closes above, I'll give you an analysis, all right? If it closes above the Tenkin over here, That's your first trade opportunity towards a key zone over here, 233. So if you close above 29, likely to get to 33. If you close above 33, then things really start to get interesting. First target would be around 37. Let me look at the 12 hour. I want to see what the cloud is doing. This is like the cloud is still red in a bull market on the 12 hour. Like, that's really bad, man. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Cloud is so choppy. Or cloud, the 4 hour cloud has almost no upward slope at all. It's still going flat.
I mean, I don't think I'd be playing the cloud on this because there's barely any price history to it. Not that
The
much. The
200 moving average on the 12 hours still going downwards for the most part. It's beginning to flatten out. There is an inverted head and shoulders over here on the 12 hour time frame, right? But again,
it's like a flag.
Yeah.
Flaggy thing, but yeah, better charts, man. Better charts, Merrill. What else? So Remy Y says VET or SNX. So we covered VET already, right?
So we can look at SNX.
Yeah, so we can go and look at SNX. VeChain, for VeChain, you guys can rewind and you will find VeChain.
SNX is one of the best charts in crypto. Like, it's going grinding up slowly, but it's a very aggressive grind on the daily time frame. I really like this chart. Yeah.
I think it is up against resistance though, so what I'll be looking forward to see continuation on SNX is for us to start taking out $15.87.
It's up against last week's resistance, you mean?
Yeah, so I'm looking at it on the daily, Sean. I'm not even looking at it on the weekly because it's too bullish for me to be looking at it on the weekly right now. I'm looking at price relative to its daily regions. So right now I'm looking at this, and this is a region that I marked before SNX even got up there. So we only had one touch, and I've used some of my tools and my techniques to draw out this point of resistance, which is coming in at $15.83. We start closing over that, then I'm looking for daily candle body closes over that region. Then I think we're likely going to see continuation for SNX USDT.
To $20 probably.
The thing is, it's blue sky breakout, right? So we don't really know.
I know.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Sean knows.
So if you close above 1570, like you said, Krisha, and then take out the high of 1715, yeah, the volatility there's a little bit nuts. So 12% distance from candle close to a wick. But if you do that, I would target $20, around 1980ish to front run it, but that would be my target.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, thank you for the tip, Miral. And again, I don't mean to be hard on you guys when you ask for charts and I say it's a garbage chart. I'm just trying to like teach you guys how to not make the mistakes I made, right? I've talked to you guys about this many times where I say that everything I'm teaching you guys is coming from the pain I felt. And I made those mistakes where I tried to catch bottoms and I'm like, hey man, I'm going to catch this and I'm going to get a 100x, right, win. But think about it, okay? What would be better? Waiting on a chart just going sideways like this, waiting for that 2x or 3x? Or would it be better to get multiple moves where you're getting 50%, then 50%, and then 50%, and then another 50%? Like, you can get multiple 50% moves that compound on each other, right? As opposed to just trying to get that 2x move, which is 100%, right? And you're just waiting with so much opportunity cost and mental cost, man. It's so frustrating waiting in those kind of trades. I want to see my trades move. Unless I have a long time frame, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm getting in on Link on the monthly and on the weekly. I'm getting out only on those conditions. In that case, my patience was rewarded, right? I was looking at a clear structure that was a bull flag structure. Remember, okay. You know, I say I was patient on Link, guys, but remember why I was patient on Link. Okay, I'm going to turn on the Link chart for you guys. This thing was already in an uptrend. This thing was already moving. Look, on the monthly, it had already started its uptrend and was moving, right?
Yeah.
It was already in an uptrend. It wasn't like it was going sideways really on my time frame. On my time frame, it was in a freaking bull flag. So that was really key to understand. But now look at LTC. I cut that trade. Like, go ahead and watch yesterday's video. I cut that freaking trade. I was out because like I'm not waiting for this one. There's too much opportunity cost. I'm going to take my loss, right? Talked about how and why I'm taking my loss, and it's likely going to pump after I get out, but it didn't. It dumped. But I cut the loss and I got out, man, because it's painful to be in opportunity cost.
Yeah.
I have another garbage chart request, says Garima SXP. We looked at SXP for you yesterday, Garima. What's going on? What's
Can
going
we
on?
just cover? Oh no, SXP is something else. This is SNX. So many XXX.
It's beginning to recover, Garima, but why the fixation over SXP? Why? The fact that you're looking at it means that you have some emotional attachment to it, or you're in position. Are you in position? Let me know. If you are, then I'll understand that, and it's okay. It's recovering. It's recovering, and
$1.03, $1.04. If we start living over that region, then yes, there's a good chance that we could see continuation on SXP USDT.
to $1.20 after that.
I'm not sure. Let me see.
The weekly is actually
$1.52. I think it's gonna get volatile after that.
if the dollar, yeah, sorry, if the weekly closes, this weekly candle needs to close over $1.04, $1.06. Then this could recover.
It tried and it failed, you know. And that's the thing. That's the thing, Garima. Like most of the other altcoins that were, testing their points of resistance overhead, you need to understand that many of them actually managed to close. It took out their points of resistance on the weekly. Like they all closed over for the most part. So this is going to be one of those laggards. Does it mean that it's never going to close? No, it doesn't mean that. But it's just telling you that, hey, there may be opportunity cost here.
I mean, she just confirmed that she's in the trade. So if you're in and you got in somewhere around here on this high low, then so far it's like around a 33% win. So good. The thing about these low, I don't say low sat coins because I'm pretty sure it's a low sat coin at this point. But these coins that are bottoming out, when they do come out of their bottom, they move well, right? They initially move well. So if you caught that, good for you. Somebody says we're ignoring LRC. We're not ignoring LRC, man. We're just, it's hard to keep up with every single comment. So please try to understand that. Try not to be rude, guys. Come on.
Garima, SXP is, I don't know. Sean, isn't this the chart that you were playing like really aggressively in the last, Yeah, and you did really well on this one. Sean actually made bank on SXP.
Yeah.
Like he did extremely well on this one. So yeah, I mean, that is the region actually. $1.05. We start closing over that, then there's a good chance that this could see continuation. So watch out for that, especially if you are in position.
In fact, the SXP Bitcoin pairing had a pretty good weekly candle close. But
the Bitcoin charts, by the way, guys, many of the Bitcoin pairings are starting to look extremely interesting. I hope you guys are paying attention to that.
If this one recovers all the way to the level I traded it at, it's going to be a 1000% move. But again, I don't know whether it will. It'll be interesting.
No, the Bitcoin chart is looking good. You're right there. SXP BTC is looking very good. Promising.
Not yet. I'd wait for candle close about 3,000 Satoshi Garima to get aggressive. All right, so let's go ahead and look at LRC now. I don't want to spend too much time on this.
LRC USDT.
This is going to be the last request probably, guys. I'm going to wrap up over here. This is the last request. I'll answer some other questions and then, yeah.
Okay, LRC. What is LRC up to? Is this the chart? So I'm currently looking at LRC USDT on Binance. Is this the chart to be looking at in terms of price history, or is there something better that has better price history to it?
I think it should be. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at LRC. I'm looking at the USD chart, Krisha, and it's around 26 cents support level. You're seeing that? We came and tested it perfectly, and I really like that. I really like that the market respected that level to the tip, right? Yeah. That shows you that you can play future levels at the very least. Now, where would I be looking to be a buyer? That was the level to be a buyer at around 26 cents. That was the good buy, the really good buy. After that, these wick highs over here need to be... Okay, look at the wick highs from 10th of September, Krisha.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how the candle closes respected that. So that's actually good.
It's looking good. The structure is decent. It's decent. I mean, there's not much on this chart. I'm not seeing much price history, and at least on the 4-hour time frame, if you're dissecting this on those lower time frames, then yeah, I think if we start breaking, let's see, where is this level coming in at?
There's a inverted head and shoulders, Krisha, on the 12-hour.
Yeah, I see that. That's exactly what it is that I'm looking at. Yeah, if we start breaking that neckline to the upside, and now the neckline is coming in at around 44 cents. If you start breaking that to the upside, then yeah, this could see continuation.
The measured move is literally the wick high.
Is it really?
So yeah, if you take out the wick highs, guys, probably continuation further. This
Yeah.
looks good. So any candle close above 43 cents, and this is likely going to have a move to 62 cents. Ollie says that there's more history on Bittrex.
Man, Bittrex really screwed up, eh? Like, you guys don't understand. In the last bull market, so Polo was the leading exchange, Poloniex, and I don't know, something happened right after the Bitcoin hard fork, and then Bittrex took over, and they lost the game to Binance so swiftly. Like, it was so, and that was in the middle of the China FUD too. They even in spite of that, they still lost.
Yeah. All right. So Johnny is asking for ADA BTC. I'll take a request from you, Johnny, before I wrap up, because hey, how can I say no to you either? And ADA looking good. ADA BTC, Krisha specifically. By the way, for those of you on the seed program, we did post a. Well, I did. Krisha was sleeping. I posted an analysis, like a setup kind of thingy on the seed setups channel. Check that out on. But yeah, on Cardano specifically. But yeah, this over here. Good. Yeah, this is good, man.
Looking good.
I really like this, man. Right now, this is indicative, by the way, of Bitcoin showing some strength, which is indicative just by looking at your sidebar over here. When you're seeing all coins that were red this morning stay red, and Bitcoin flip from red to green. So that's indicative of this pullback. Maybe you see a retest. That's the buy of 966 Satoshi. Hey, Johnny, if you're using Cardano or any altcoin to be trying to collect more Bitcoin, be very careful. Be very careful. Try not to get caught off guard. So I know you are, though. I know you've been careful, and I like that. I've been watching you. So but I'll tell you one of my mistakes, man. One of my weaknesses, not my mistakes. It's one of my mistakes in the past. Is that when I go on a winning streak, especially when I get 6 wins, 7 wins, 8 wins, that's when my ninth trade is a horrible trade. I feel invincible. I get overconfident. I start not noticing things on the chart that I should have. So I'm not saying you may or may not have that problem, but in a bull market, everyone is going to start feeling invincible at the wrong times. So yeah, that's what I want to leave you off with, guys. We're going to wrap up over here. Kusha, any final thoughts?
No. So, yeah, my final thoughts are we are coming out with a Ethereum video right after this. So I'm going to be hitting the publish button on that for those of you who want to catch a video, just specifically on ETH. So definitely hit the bell icon if you want to get notified on that publish.
Yep. Please hit the subscribe, the like, and the bell icon.
Yes, sirree. I'm doing my best curtsy right now. Have a good one, you guys. Thank you all for joining in. Once again, we'll be doing these live streams, every day except for Fridays and Saturdays.
Exactly.
So catch us tomorrow, and we'll cover more altcoins.
Yep, I'm going to turn on the music, and I'll chat with you guys over the chatty thingy. Let me just the chatty thingy. Hold up. So with that, Kusha, I'm going to go ahead and mute both of us, and yeah, we'll go ahead and join them on the live chat.
Cool beans. See you guys. Thanks.
Oh, baby, you have too much power over me. Oh, baby, you know to give whatever I need. Oh, baby.
What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. It ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata?
Yeah, it's our motto.
What's a motto?
Nothing. What's the motto with you? Nice. Boom. Those 2 words will solve all your problems. Yeah. Take Pumbaa here. Why? When he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. How you feeling?
It's an emotional story.
He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal.
I'm a sensitive soul, although I seem thick-skinned. And it hurt that my friends never stood downwind.
I was always here for you and I resent that.
And oh, the shame!
Yes, he was ashamed.
I thought of changing my name.
I mean, to what, Brad?
And I got downhearted every time that I farted. Are you gonna stop me?
No, I'm not. You disgust me. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Yeah, sing it, kid.
It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Oh, is everything I have is to be with you one more time. I do not like to imagine, cause I just want it for real tonight. It can be automatic. When you call me, I can hold myself back. Baby, pull me close,